Welcome to the Giro with Nibali on the attack. Now watch this, actually. Watch this, Chavez. It's 1, 2, 3. We have Nibali. He's got a teammate out there. And we have, is that Kieran? No, who's that? Anyway, we have Nibali, Chavez, Valverde, 1, 2, 3 on the podium. Looks like Krushwik's there as well. And let's see what's going to happen. And look at Nibali. He's looking to win. He's looking to win the Giro again. There's a breakaway, looks like Ray Taramay at the front. They're down at GC, so they're not really concerned at the moment. So they're just letting them go away. But these three behind are watching each other. And there's another break up the road as well. A couple of riders there, Toma, Visconti and Dabrowski. Going for a little stage win there. It's like Bob Jungles. So the race is going to start in a minute. Look at the cadence these days. Everyone's fucking spinning. Everyone's spinning like Lance Armstrong. You see anyone grinding here? Some people are just designed to grind. Where's the grinders? Everyone's spinning or they're getting dropped. Everyone's spinning right now. They're on a flattish road. They've got the choice of gearing. And they're spinning. They're spinning. They're not limited by any sponsorship deals right now because they're on a reasonably fast section road so they can spin. We'll see that change later on, but for now, we're in Spin City. And we've got one more climb to go after this. This is a climb coming up, and then we've got a downhill, and then it finishes on a stage 3, cat 3 climb. And 7% gradient. These guys on 9% gradient. Actually, the leader of the race is, sorry. Alright, here we go. The race is about to start. My apologies for a slow start here. And meanwhile, there's like 120 riders, 130 riders behind all these guys. So, it's about to get cooking right now. Here we go. Nibali attacks. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the cadence. Look at the cadence. Spin, spin, spinning, 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 spinning. Look at that cadence. Look at that cadence. Big power. He's probably doing 550 watts right now. 550 watts after 3 weeks of racing. Just easy. Just easy. And a bit of a feed station there. A bit of carbs in. Carbs, carbs, carbs. Cadence. Everyone's got the cadence in there. Look at Nibali's cadence, mate. Look at there he goes. He's paying attention, mate. He's paying attention, isn't he? He's got the cadence gains on. And Valverde's cadence is still right, but look who's got the best cadence. It's Nibali. And he's going to ride these motherfuckers off his wheel in a minute. So he's on the front. He's having a breakthrough ride today. He is the strongest motherfucker today. He's on the front on a fast section of road. It's pretty fast because you can tell by how fast they're going. So they'll be going at least 30 km an hour. At least 30 km an hour or more. And Nibali's on the front. So he's blocking the wind. So he's probably doing an extra 50 watts more maybe. You know, an extra few percent watts. Here we go. There we go. Cadence looks back and breaks it. Look at the cadence again. Chavez cadence is dropping. Chavez is bonking. He's run out of sugar. He's running out of sugars. And Nibali is not. Nibali is on fucking fire today. With that cadence. It's like I'm training with Chris Froome or something. That spinning just really stable. Really stable. In the saddle, spinning. I don't like Chavez's cadence. It's too low. So I'm about to go to sleep. I just couldn't resist to do this video. But Chavez's cadence too low. He's such a light rider as well. He's lighter than Nibali. He should be beating him. He's pro. His cadence is too low. He's run out of sugar. Or someone didn't put a proper cassette on his bike. Or he's just run out of carbs or water. Because all week he's been able to match Nibali's efforts. And Valverde's attacking Chavez. Valverde has no friends in pro cycling. Valverde's just attacked. Chavez is like, fuck you, I want to get back on your wheel. So it's pretty fast. They're going pretty quick. They're going pretty quick. They're doing at least 35 km an hour now. You can tell by just how fast they're passing driveways. And yeah, at least 35 km an hour right now. So to get the draft. So for Nibali to be climbing at 35 km an hour, and just ride him off his wheel. He's on some next level. He's next level at the moment. He is next motherfucking level. And he's spinning that cadence. Thanks, Nibali. You make my work a lot easier. You make my work a lot easier. Junior, some people are meant to grind. Yep, whatever. You go watch your gay Swiss 1994 fucking Liège, Bastogne Liège. Ditches the gel, just has the sugar water. This is all sugar water they're drinking. Just sugar waters. So he already had some fresh water in there, and you just need some sugar water. So just got some sugar water for the last climb, and you're about to hit the descent. Excuse me. I'm going to do a big ride tomorrow, so I'm going to get early night, but Chavez Esteban's done a good ride, hasn't he? It's a bit of a breakthrough ride. Be good for his confidence. Very good for his confidence, good for the team's confidence as well. Green Edge crew, good for their confidence to have a GC contender and sort of be under that pressure and deal with it. And it's good to see. But what we're going to do in this video, we're going to look at the techniques, we're going to look at the cadence, all right? And right now, who's got the best form? Who's got the best form? It's Nibali. Yeah, all these guys have similar fitness level. You know what I mean? Similar fitness level. But they look at Valverde rocking and bobbing and ducking and weaving, and it's like he's in a boxing fight. He's flicking through for Esteban to go and pull a turn, but he's just attacked. I'll be sitting on that. Oh, Chavez, no man, why is he pulling the turn? He should have just sat in fucking Valverde's wheel. Oh, that was a bad move. That's a bad move. He should not be pulling a turn right now. Just let Valverde fucking ride up to Nibali. That's a bad move. That's gonna hurt later on. So Chavez's mum and dad in Colombia. So we got to Nibali on the. Oh man, Nibali's just. Look at that. It's like a long dead flat as well. Nibali's just ridden him off the wheel, man. Not even looking back. Look at that cadence. You know what I mean? That's a pretty gutsy ride. That's a full drafting climb. Full drafting climb. And Nibali's just ridden him off his fucking wheel. Next level shit right here. Next level shit right here. So you can see, yeah, Chavez is running out of glycogen. You can see it. You can see the way he's still pushing the watts, but he's pretty. You can just feel that. You just feel that. Yeah, you see that. You feel that. Like he can't respond. He's not responding as what. No, he's not responding. Heads down. He's run out of sugar. He's run out of sugar or water. He just needs fucking someone on the side of the head and a couple of some sugar water. He'll be back on the budget, mate. Heads down. He's glucose or water, one of the two, nothing else. He can push those watts per kilo normally. But he's run out of sugar or water, or both. He's rocking the body. He's looking for how far the climb is. It means he's suffering, you know. He's really suffering, more than he has to be, and he's losing performance. So I would say Chavez lost the Giro just not enough water and sugar at this crucial time. Because it's easy, you got a lot of nerves going on, and there's a lot of energy, a lot of action going on. It's easy to forget to eat and drink, man, because you just G'd up. You got the cameras on you. You know, so that's where Nibali's got the experience of just eating and drinking, no matter what's going on. He's just got that focus. But Chavez has done well, hasn't he? It's a good effort. But if you can learn how to drink and eat enough, or not drink and eat enough, but just be more militant with the sugar intake, get more sugar in. Look at that. He's riding like a bit of an empty shell right now. Like he's cooked. His head's going down. He's sort of looking for gears. He's looking around. Maybe he's looking for some sugar. Who knows? But he's definitely bonking. And, you know, we see it. Iran looks like he's doing well. He just doesn't have the power. But Nibali's got the power and he's got the carbs and water. You know. You just sort of read a rider's physiology. Look at that cadence. So that's Nibali's preferred technique is high cadence. It's about 90 to 100, 110 track pursuit style. So you can see his riders here. Some maybe so, right? Iran looks good. He looks like he's carved up and that, but he just doesn't have the power, if that makes sense. He doesn't have the watts per kilo, but he looks pretty solid. The guy in front, the Movistar guy, looks cooked. He looks like he's got more power, but Iran looks really fresh here, but he just doesn't have the power to bridge across. But he looks like he's got enough water and sugar in there. So that's the difference, you know what I mean? You can have like a big motor, like Chavez and that, but if you run out of sugar and water, look, Chavez has been caught. 100% he's bonking. Because he's lighter than these guys. He can just ride away from them if he wanted to. He's run out of sugar and water. So that's how we run. And he's got his grimacing in his face as well. He's definitely feeling it. Imagine the mindset right now. Be pretty epic, man. Having some water, having some sugar. He's drinking a beer. It's hard and it's a fast descent. Nibali on the descent. No one's catching Nibali on the descent. We're having a drink. Boom, throws the bottle. See, Nibali's a real professional in terms of water and sugar. Just make sure he's getting it, you know, never bonking. Look at these climbs. This climb looks torturous. You got like flat time trial sections, you know. That looks like a fucking epic climb, isn't it? It's just so open. Looks like a bit of wind. Judging by the little trees moving around a bit. Fuck, epic, mate. Nibali's cadence is dropping. Nibali's cadence is dropping. What's going on here? What's going on here? He's probably, the thing with Campag is shit, because the biggest cassette's like a 28 or something. So the pro riders sponsored by Campag are limited in, you know, how much bigger cassette they can have in the back. So Nibali's probably running out of gears now, I'd say. Once he gets back in the saddle, we'll see, because he does prefer the high cadence. We have the stunner teammate just sitting in the back there. He's just sitting on his grinding. He's just taking it easy. He's just not going to drag. You know, he's not going to drag Chavez back up into the jersey. So Nibali's like just dodging the Tifosi. Oh, imagine if one of the Tifosi took fucking Nibali out. That'd be hilarious. It wouldn't be hilarious, but you know what I mean. It'd be like YouTube glory. Cadence. So he's sort of running out of gears. He's in the easiest gear right now. His cadence is good. I think he would prefer a little bit higher cadence. And what's going on behind here? So you can see these guys at the back here. You know, a lot of them, like that starter rider there on the left, he's got the power. He's fucking grinding. He's just doing it easy. But he's not going to chase to do any work, because he's just trying to be dead weight to give Nibali the biggest gap possible. You know, this is where you really got to focus. Make sure no Tifosi grabs your handlebars by accident. Look at him, just screaming, mate, off his fucking chops. Just smashing through the crowd. Just smashing it. Yeah, Chavez's head's down a lot. Look at that. He doesn't really climb the head down, but he's doing it now because not enough water and sugar. So his watts probably dropped down to like 300, 310. Nibali's probably kept it around 400 the whole way up. After 3 weeks of racing. Whoa, oof. That was a bit choppy. Far out. That fan, like, almost pushed the Astana rider into the back wheel of Chavez. That's what I mean, man. This is the hardest sport in the world, you know. You got to deal with the fuck. What other sport can you do with do you have to deal with fucking spectators who are half drunk? You know, like what other sport in the world can half drunk spectators slap you on the ass while you're trying to win $1 million bike race? Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. What other fucking sport can drunk spectators slap you on the ass while you're in the heat of the moment? You know what I mean? What other sport? That's right. None other than cycling. It's crazy. It's a hardcore sport. So Nibali's grinding a bit. He's stuck with those Campag shitty gears. And he's sort of pedaling squares a little bit now. See, if he had a 32 in the back, he could get his fucking cadence right up, and he would put even more time into these boys. But he's stuck with fucking shitty Campag. And then the cadence has come up a bit more, but you see him grinding a bit. He's rocking the body because he's in the easiest gear. That's all he's got. Because he's stuck with shitty Campag. But the Shimano guys, or SRAM, they can run a 36, a 34, a 32. But Campag, you ain't running shit. So that's why Campag doesn't really win the Tour of Spain much, does it? The steep climbs, from memory. Chris Riggs at the back, he's had another dig. Nibali, just grinding a bit, just trying to find that gear. Just thinking, why the fuck am I riding Campag? Stuck with this shitty 28 cassette. Can't even fucking put the power down. I'm trying to win the fucking Tour of Italy. Trying to win the home race. Italian winning the Giro, mate. That's what the fans want to see. It was Astana rider grinding in the back here. So you can tell that Astana's got a good program at the moment if their fucking domestique is with the pink jersey and he's grinding still. The Bali seat is pretty low. It's low setup, but it looks perfect, not much hip rocking. The Italian national champ. He's going to win the fucking Giro, mate. He's spun his way. He's basically carved the fuck up and spun his way to the win of the Giro. That's basically just fucking bottom line right there. All these motherfuckers have similar climbing ability, but Nibali had the most oxygen in his blood cells. He had the most glycogen in his body, and he had the best fucking mindset. And he just fucking hosed everyone on this climb and took it back the Giro. He won it again for the second time. And last time he won it was like 2010 or something. Limited and below, I can't remember what it was. Or maybe 2013. but he's done well, and he's going to take it across. That S-Works, it looks like it's new Shark edition. Looks like a 2004 Navigator's Colnago C50, doesn't it? The blue and white. The Cadence, that's his preferred cadence. It's high cadence. So you can see how even Nibali is limited by Campag's shitty gearing choices. Even when the fucker the bike component manufacturer is going to get up to speed with proper gearing, even Nibali had to grind. Fuck, what are we doing? Where's the technology? And Khrushchev come past. Chavez bonking, definitely. Definitely. Starter rider. Putting his hand fist up. Nibali gives Chavez mum a hug. Isn't that nice? Sorry I took the Giro from your son. That's business. It looks like a drone shot. Looks like a drone shot. Mum and dad walk off. It looks like a drone shot. That's pretty cool. Nibali's got the microphone in the chops. Vinakuro, Velvino, is giving him a bit of kudos. Got the Strava segment today, buddy. And they're heading off to the doping control, or the podium. And that's looks like the end of the road, isn't it? End of the road, mate. There you go. So the Giro was won. Carbs, Cadence, and water. Sugar, water, and motherfucking Cadence. So hopefully Campag can put out a 32 cassette and let Nibali win by an even bigger margin. Leave your comments down below. As this is 2016 Giro. Thanks for tuning in. Nibali took it out. Cadence and Carbs. Yet again.